Buy something.
Now, as far as I can tell, there are those mega bosses remaining. And I really think it's impossible on better than them levels killing up. There is no fucking way that you can kill those things. On easier difficulty, yeah, on better than them, no. I haven't tested that shit. Maybe with some OP solo build. But with 5 in party, no. They're way too fucking tough. So what can we do? We can do arenas, then I can try the mega bosses. And there's floating hangman. Shall we try floating hangman? For that, I'll need damage for that.
I've been loyal to you a long time, Ferrante, but I cannot abide this.
Over here, my friend.
Diverus, is it settled now? I do not like having my hand forced by some rogue god.
Indeed, the vote has been cast. There can be no dispute. The traitor Aldis will hang.
Your vote of confidence is appreciated, my Consuelo. Rest assured, you have made the right decision.
The Black Pox seas we have? What a fucking farce! Mark my words, Councilman. Your souls will be damned for this scheme.
Do not forget your promise, Ferrante. With Eldis out of the way, you will sail us to Ukaizo, well before the Juana, the Valen Trading Company, or any others can plunder it.
The god will lead us there, and the floating hangman will navigate the storms. Watcher, your timing is impeccable as always. We have just concluded a vote of phenomenal importance.
Blast this! You can outvote me, but you can't make me stay and watch.
One of our Consuelo members, Captain Aldis, has been charged and found guilty of those crimes. Defiance. On several past occasions, Aldis has willfully dismissed the mandates of the Consuelo. Oh, there is more. Negligence. Too often, Aldis has outright neglected her responsibilities to the Consuelo. When a meeting is called, the presence of all members is required. Excessive cruelty. Aldis and her new bloods often commit extreme violence in pursuit of financial gain. Sedition, which you witnessed firsthand when Aldis negotiated with our enemies without the consent of the Consuelo. She has single-handedly endeavored to spark a civil war within the Principe on multiple occasions.
Excuse me.
Worst of all, betrayal. Aldis sacrificed an entire crew of Principi in an ill-fated attempt to lure out the floating hangman so that she might captain it. This Consuelo session is now concluded. Watcher, might I have a word with you in confidence? What happened at Magran's teeth changes everything. We must acquire the floating hangman if we've any hope to reach Ukaizo before Eothas destroys everything. Which brings me to my current problem. Somehow, Aldis has uncovered a means to summon the floating hangman, but she is hunkered within her stronghold of Fort Deadlight. Myself and the others of the Consuelo must lay siege to get to her. However, you have a means of entry to the fortress. I need what she knows before I can hang her. Obtain it for me, and I will grant you her seat on the Consuelo.
How about we kill Furante?
I do know how you hate to lie. So you are loyal
Let's
to
see
her,
how strong he
and
is.
as much a traitor. Ready for fire! Anyone who brings me this bot sauce...
Right beside you.
Oh my god. I don't see skulls anywhere, so this should be easy, I don't know. Quite a lot. Quite a lot of them.
Feel this.
Holy shit, the door now. Be right back in a second. I shouldn't have any more interruptions now. Hope that was the last.
Lava will be all sick.
Bloody hell.
You're in for a treat.
Furante is dead already? Holy shit, you died fast, he's so weak.
Let's put an end to this. Pretend you didn't see that. Right on target.
I'll kill Eldest too. Gonna kill all of them, all the pirates. Fuck them all. Can't do shit. Very weak.
Oh? These uns are in for a walloping. How may I help?
Alright, let's see what Furante did. Furante's breastplate, medium. Less damage taken. Aura that grants nearby allies damage reduction, but the wearer takes increased damage. Concentration when combat starts. Improves defense at start of combat for a brief duration. See, armor is quite good for Chopti, for example.
Yes? All right.
Well, we're done here. We're gonna go to Eldest, deal with Eldest also. Eldest, floating hangman. Then maybe I can finish the game with Iotas, make a save, and then we'll do Mega Bosses once I'm done with the game.
Are you ready to meet? Right this...
Ah, Captain. Beholding you never ceases to be a wonder. I only wish we met under more pleasurable circumstances. Would have liked to see Ferrante hanging, myself. I can imagine it well enough, though. For your loyalty, I'd like you to have Scoradeo's Edge. It's been a good sword to me. I know you'll put it to good use. Hopefully by killing more of my enemies. I'll be taking command of the Principe now. I'm calling a meeting of the Council at Dunwich.
+2 accuracy with ranged weapons for 30 seconds and scoring the hit stacks 10 times.
Sail with me to Dunwich, Lovesome. I'd like to have you at my side when I bloody the place. Arriving with the full protection of my fleet is the best call.
Let's see what happens. I'll kill her too. What am I supposed to do? I dance with death. Speak with the Principe leader in the Bellfire Beacon of Dunwich. Fire Beacon.
Welcome to Balefire Beacon, Captain. Have you a moment? Everything we thought was important has changed. If a god is going to kill us all, if he's headed to Ukaizo, I say we beat him there. Either it'll save us, or we'll have a hell of a view to Aora's end.
It will take some time to refill the Consuelo's vacant seats. For now, those of us remaining are united behind Aldi's.
I did think it a far-fetched idea at
Ferrante had planned to use the galleon. It has the ability to manipulate the winds and...
I guessed his aims well enough through his interest in the galleon's history. But it's Lucia's lost sword that's key. She took an undying oath to protect the Engoliero d'Or spears for the Darkotzi line. If you speak the oath before the sword, the seal on its scabbard will release. Iogure de prodigere. Mat Paladina, take the sword out to the high sea. Unsheath the sword by chanting the dark. In the meantime, I'll set the entire Principe into movement. Expect a formidable fleet at the ready on your return. I'll happily lend you my ear. You'll take your... Now, I just want to... We sat. If we can find and pilfer, then I get... I do We sat. If we can... It'll work, or I do shivered. We sat. If we can find... Then I get... I do We survive. If we've only got... I'll happily let...
I'm not I always thought you would chart a course. While we head for the...
Anything upstairs now? Although I doubt. We get the floating hangman now. Alright, Lucia Rivan. And then the rest. It doesn't matter. Well, we can do it here. Floating hangman. Goliath the spears. Something like this, goddammit. Speak the Dracosi oath in Goliath the spears at the sea. I am at the sea, goddamn you. What? Maybe here? You bugged out. What's wrong with you? I need to be on a ship. I forgot, to be honest. I think you need to be on a ship in Spain. Let's see. Yeah, speak the oath.
Termeo Engoliero due spears.
Give her the sword. Yeah, right.
You wish to steal the Fonferrus and the Engoliero due spears from my control? Insolent bag of flesh! The only way you shall step foot on this ship is... No, she's about to have a new first mate.
Haven't leveled them up. There's a lot of these assholes here. Which means it will lag a lot. I hope Beldul gets up. Hope he's not gone for good. That applies for all of them, because they're very weak, and these idiots are very strong. Luciari 1 is with 2 white skulls. This is not an easy fight, mention them here. Holy shit. I'm the legs.
Into the breach.
You do not let me rest. You have to carry me.
Cast.
Damn it,
Good job.
think I can pull that off.
Not all of mine are equipped, goddammit.
There's dignity in death.
You feel them.
Don't think so.
Lava rule beyond seek. I'm right beside you. Beyond seek. That order's too tall.
Yes, David. Right, brother. Don't think so.
Ooh, I was expecting an easier fight. This is bullshit. Should have equipped all of my characters before I did this. Level them up and equip them. They're all down now because of it. Guess I'll need to do it. This fight is not a joke anymore.
Let me show you what I can do.
Smart, Stony.
That's not very helpful.
Love will be on sync.
Worse than rock. That looks complicated.
Jesus Christ, the damage from Fireball.
Let's try again.
Who the fuck is that? These two?
Worse than rock. Lava rule beyond seek. Lava rule.
Let's put it on. Yeah, do, Fred.
Try again.
Mo, Ixie, honor.
It feels so great.
This is why I do what I do.
We're supposed to die from that motherfucker.
Mode is on.
Word than rock. Once more into the... How do you like this?
Oh shit, really?
Love will be on seek.
Curses. Let me... This thing is... Doing the job. Are you ready for me? Hey, kiddo, whack him! Harder. What now? I'm right beside you.
Alright,
I'm right here. I'm right here.
everyone's dead. Oh, they got up. Nice. All of them. We got a floating hangman. Rewards. Ay, ay, ay. Travel speed is huge on floating hangman. What are rewards?
Right away.
We got the rewards. Reward is Engoliero the Spears. Two-handed stock. Let's go with blades on kill. What are these fucking penalties for it? It's already legendary. No longer hunger, but being sated is less satisfying. Ravenous. +3 when you kill, -3 when you don't. I need to switch those ships. I don't need floating hangman. Or I can equip floating hangman, it doesn't matter, to be honest. It's quite a fast ship. I don't know. Ah, shit, it doesn't count. Fuck. Once you do it, no going back. I just keep this one. Damn, they transferred all of them. Bloody hell. Infested hull. Shit. I switched the fucking ship. Return to Dunwich with floating hangman. Return to Dunwich and kill them. How about that? Without floating hangman.
As well as I can.
How this works.
I'll happily lend you my ear. I knew you were the only captain who could take it. The Principe are ready to sail for Ukaizo. I'll happily...
We head for the...
They wanna sail for Ukaizo. Whatever. I'll fight with Ruatai over there. So... Same shit to me. Now I can do that. There's the Setter's quest. There's quest, Animancy, Baratian. We did those three. No, I was actually sick, Kevin. For 2-3 days. Today I feel a bit better. So I started earlier. But I wasn't well. Which you can tell by the time I'm streaming. A message from Pellegina. She's out, eh? Alright, she's out. Fuck Pellegina. You can make them all happy. One idiot less. Or is it easier? That there. Animancy. And then we can finish the game. Is it worth to play the game? I like Divinity Original Sin more. You can't compare them. Is it worth playing? Yeah, of course it is. Especially when it's your first playthrough. It's pretty much worth playing, especially in this state now. The game is in great state now. So yeah, you should play. But you should play Pillars 1, then Pillars 2.
I was too.
I just thought for sure I'd have my answers.
Go with Pillars 1 first. God damn it, where was it? Here. Should I kill his ear?
How fares, brother? Takes a brave soul to relinquish such a rare and deadly weapon. I'm ready to resume ward in it then, if you're ready to relinquish it.
It's a good sword and all, but maybe it's best not to owe Bareth any more favors.
I'm inclined to go with Adair's advice.
I warn ye, don't think you can keep both the weapon and your life, not forever. Bareth be thanked.
You lost an item in Goliath Spears.
How fares?
So if you wanna keep it, you need to kill him. Let's test the fight. Let's see how strong he is. Play Divinity 1, play Pillars 1, play Pillars 2. Play those 3 games, they're great. I'm rested for this shit. was the injury? Healing less. Okay.
Hmm? Flattery will get you everywhere. Aye?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
How fares, brother? Takes a piffin.
It's a...
I warn ye, you wouldn't be getting greedy. 'Tis a dangerous ploy to break your truth with me. Aye, takes a brave soul to... You wouldn't be getting greedy. 'Tis a dangerous ploy.
You kidding me? How strong are you? I don't see any skulls.
We're into the breach. Maybe I'm born. Let's put an end to that.
Dead.
Lava beyond seek.
That dog will...
Once more into them.
Come now, step into the light.
Lava beyond seek.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Lava beyond seek. Right beside you.
There's more of them rising.
Lava beyond seek.
That dog will punch.
Beyond seek.
Holy shit.
me show you what I can do.
It was a very easy fight. I expected more.
Something you need.
I really expected more.
Just rude.
Let's put an end.
Say your prayers.
Should leave a flail. At least I think so. Yeah, it's a flail. One-handed skull crusher. Daze the target for 10 seconds, knock them prone, scoring hit. To maximum health of the combat ends and scoring heal with a weapon. All in all, I guess he's not worth killing.
I'll see what I can do.
Rewards are crap. I won't be using the sword, so it's best to give the sword to him. It was very easy. There's basically no need to do this. After all, that's the only good guy in the game, and I just killed him, so no. Get it on sale. I think it gets to like 10, 15 when it's on sale. Wait for a sale. Let's finish with this scrap, return the sword, and that's it.
How fares? Take some piffin.
It's
Aware, beareth a connor. What are you seeking? How fair? A cup. What are you seeking? I tried a trap on a week. The wind twizzers came to the river. A hunt, but returned to death.
something you need.
Off we go. Something else here for us. Just wait for Steam sale. Don't complicate. Wait for Steam sale. You can get it for 10-15 bucks, and that's about it. I don't like buying games that are not on Steam.
You go in first.
Excellent, that is, if you're up for it.
I'm ready.
Great, and you? Look for the next Adra peeler. Once you have the connection, just step through.
Oh, I'm about to be sick. And this sure doesn't look like an Animancer's tower to me.
With gusto. Let me show you what I can do.
There's a walloping. Nuh-uh, didn't work.
I should be able to right click on everything right now. Although, could it, yes, distract them a bit. That's a fucking lot. Cast it.
I did not con this spell speak.
Man, that's just rude.
Lost the
Once
lad.
more into the breach.
Shit. Motherfuckers.
Right on target. Let's put an end to this.
Man, that's just rude.
He'll live with that injury. Just try to kill them. A lot of Plague Strikers. Shit, immune to lightning. Not all of them though, so it's fine.
Roax dead.
Let's try again.
Werglia. You damn fool.
Those animated weapons are OP.
Saw that.
Guess they don't like my figure.
Let me show you what I can do. Beyond seek. This is why I do what I do.
Hello, Kenshin. Hello. How you doing?
Yes. What now?
Robes of the Wake upgraded. All soulbound upgrades are completed, so this is the maximum upgrade for the armor. Receive less critical hits to grazes to misses, armor rating against the damage type for 3 seconds after getting damaged, +4 to armor rating, after empowering, hostile targeted spells back to the casters, maximum of 30 after empowering, nearby ally, oh, game brilliant. Game brilliant for how long? For 4 seconds. Considering it's a soulbound armor, it's very shitty. 5 to intellect, use their abilities and spells at +1 power level period to regain class resources. Shit, I don't know what to think about it. I guess it could have been better. Not that it matters.
All right. The pleasure is all yours.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Man.
Crap. Can remove injuries. 5% of hits converts to crits. 10% more healing done. Amulet is not bad. This is it. This is it. Will I play Resident Evil Remake? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Please, pray for me.
When is the release? Is it soon? Around 10 days from now, eh? If I don't have anything else to play, then I'll play it. We'll see.
Don't let them escape.
But
Let's put an end to this.
of course, I forgot about a fight with mercenaries here. Animancer's Energy Blade. That's probably the best saber in game. No one. It deals raw damage and attacks more quickly than a standard blade. It's probably the best saber in the game. And one of the best one-handed weapons in the game. This one, good. Mega bosses are insane. There is not a single video with a proof that someone killed them on Path of the Dam with level scaling up. There is only with those cheat bills for solo playthrough, but not with full party. And there are 4 of those fuckers.
Behind us! Look sharp! Right beside you.
But all in all, I really liked it. The entire game now, in this state, it's great.
There's a wallop.
Need something stronger. Not exactly my area of expertise.
Once more into the breach.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. I reap what I sow.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
We'll take you, Watcher.
Better luck next time.
Madiko, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin.
You hiding like a coward.
And what should I have done? Provided a few seconds of amusement as I tried to fight off a trained mercenary? Stun them all with my grasps of metaphysical sciences? This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines.
What now?
Woods are solid.
Of course.
I don't have a lot of options.
We are all still shaken, but it could have been a far greater loss. What can I do for you? Sure thing, amico.
You must
That's
gather.
all there is to it. Hello, Console Hat. No, they're fucking impossible. On this difficulty, they're impossible. I was speaking about it. There is not a single proof of someone killing them on Battle of the Damned with level scaling up. There are some cheesy builds with solo play, and that's about it. But no one did it so far. They're just out of fucking balance. I tried like alone for like 3-4 hours. Once I was close, but that's it. You need like 30 greater maelstorms to kill them. No, I'm talking about the slime that separates. I reached the point where it separates, but then I can't interrupt, because nothing works in Battle of the Damned. You can get them interrupt on Classic, on Veteran, you can interrupt them. But on Pet of the Damned, no fucking way interrupts do not work. In other words, it's gonna combine again. It's just impossible. With those stats, it's impossible. There are videos, you know, for the slime. Like someone says it beat the slime, it's Pet of the Damned, and basically it's not. The defenses were like 110, 150, 140. My slime on Pet of the Damned, level scaling up, is 150 to 200 in defenses. With reflex, fortitude, and the rest. So basically, all of those videos are just clickbait and a fucking lie. No one killed that on Pet of the Damned. That's fucking bullshit. We'll see. I'll give it a shot for sure.
Blessing of Aethys upon you.
Am I supposed to speak with here for there?
It is the light.
Come on.
May Aethys' light shine upon you.
Good luck out there.
I've never seen a temple like each miss.
Doesn't seem.
Take care.
Light of Eight. Your friend, we have already. The Vanguard prepares to. Yes, when the time.
Just your souls then?
Gadarian Bosch leads the Vanguard. They will be.
Baron said something about the Vanguard. You don't.
The shot. What good to walk?
Tough to walk.
The van.
If they know.
I'm afraid you cannot. The Vanguard is reserved for the most faithful among us. You have not even joined the partisans. It is no longer in my.
Listen, we didn't come. He's young. We just want to.
Your friend has perhaps he.
This is going nowhere. Come on, let's get out of here. Yes?
The Shining God welcomes you once again.
Yeah, I tried dividing them. But then you don't have damage if you divide them.
I got time.
Prowling is so gauche.
Got athletics and metaphysics. I invested into metaphysics because of this shit. So I can deal more damage, and I'll have intimidate to finish with there's quest. Sun. I need intimidate for that. Now I'm way too fucking lazy just to switch for that quest. I ain't gonna respec. Just fuck that. Yeah, as a chanter, yeah.
Hold a moment. You asked about joining the Vanguard. I may have misspoken before. There may yet be in good conscience. The partisans cannot allow faithless outsiders to try and corrupt our members. Therefore, it is better we do not permit you to leave at all. Say a prayer to the Shining God.
I for fucking real. Say a prayer to a shining god. Okay, say a prayer to a shining god.
Let me show you what I can do.
You're not dealing damage there. Take him out. Take her out. Now you kill this shit.
Smart, sir.
Had a hunch they might be idiots. Just didn't know how big. Baron, he's gonna be getting on that ship from what it sounded like.
Aye.
Get to the Vanguard's ship, so...
Of course.
There's quest works. I'm getting off the loose ends, closing some mini quests. I'm off to finish the game. I'll have one save for the mega bosses before I finish the game. And then once I'm done with the game, then I'll deal with mega bosses. Frankly, I've been playing for 100 hours. I am already a bit tired from Pillars. This is my 400 hours into the game so far, since it was released. Chase. There's the ship.
Let's put an end to this.
Sorry, Fred. I can't.
Once more into the...
God damn it, you're easy.
The order's too tall.
Come now, step
What
into the
I can
light.
do.
That healing, holy shit, that healing. Switch, kill that.
Can't do, Fred.
You asked them? Right, man.
All right.
The others have drunk, Bear. This isn't come.
No, no, no.
What is the...
Lower that. Let's talk. You've,
I would be... What is fate?
I will make him proud.
I know...
Yes.
Aethys...
He must...
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate? And we'll smack it around a while, too.
You'd keep me from my...
History... Hard to believe.
I've come this far. How could I be forgiven for failing him now?
Aethys doesn't...
It's an...
Come on.
Ades, who beware.
Listen to me. During this, we saw... And I... You can... Made...
Aethys, forgive...
As you for betrayal, there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not his mercy, but his justice.
Don't you got somewhere you need? If you're having...
Not of the shine.
Think he's all right? He looks a little seasick.
That would have...
Lucky God.
I could do...
For right now, let's...
There's quest done. Hello, Rabbi. I wasn't that good. I wasn't streaming for 2-3 days. I was sick. Today I feel a bit better, but still not that good.
Bairn.
I'm not sure what you want. I have, but then
Hey, should you hear me?
not in much of a mood to talk, if you don't mind.
Once reinforcements arrive, we'll rebuild the walls and double our cannons.
We can finish the game now. There is nothing else left on the map. There are only mega bosses, and that's about it. What's the council? Alright, I get it. I get it.
Why?
Fresh fish!
Indeed. Race you to the coral.
No contest.
Let's finish the game.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
Any faction quest? Already have pirates waiting for me here. Ties and pirates. We'll see now. Nice and easy. No, I'm not playing demos. I never play demos. No, no need. I know what to expect. Same game, better graphics. I never joined the fray, goddammit. I really can kill Reiki later. Why the fuck now? I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I could have skipped this. And I guess it's smarter to skip. Oh shit, I got him good. They got me good. Fuckers. You mean by obsidian, not oblivion. It's obsidian. Yeah, it will be like Fallout New Vegas. this a joke? It's gotta be a joke. Yeah, I'm gonna get sing. Fuck. I never did it like this. I should have gone to Storm. 36 out of 85. I will suffer damage there. Can easily sink. Doesn't matter, I saved. Sing them. Nice. Ah, now the bell like this. Christ. I don't know what's gonna be next. I really don't know. Something relaxing, then something more complicated. But something that's short and relaxing comes first. How many ships are here? Ooh, I never had this battle. First time I see it. Should be easy.
To negotiate. That's right.
It's very easy.
Let's put an end to this. Not really my bailiwick.
Weather mage.
Let's try again.
That's just rude.
Must be out of practice.
We won't show him the whip feather yet.
Oh shit, it's not easy. What was I thinking? Plus it works like garbage.
It's beyond me. Lava root beyond seek.
Once more into the breach.
go again? Man, that's just rude.
Learned your lesson yet?
Lava must be out of practice.
Lava beyond right beside.
Like my singing.
Lava This is why I do what I do. Let me show you what I can do. Not really my favorite.
Don't be stupid, go around.
Need something?
Let's put an end to this.
There's a weapon.
They shouldn't spawn now in Ukaizu because I killed them here. Now Ukaizu should be cleared. Have less problems in Ukaizu. Fire everything. Gold, greed, and guts. I never went there with the Principe. I got 56 out of 65 achievements, something like that. You guys.
Something you need?
It's a bit fucked up.
Something I can do?
I don't have empower, I can't rest. I had no bonuses also. It's really fucked up.
Well, that's a tall order.
Alright. First, restart because of memory lags. I don't know what's smart. We'll see how tough the boss is. That's the first thing. That's the last boss. If it gets way too tough, then I'll need to restart. Get some good resting bonuses, prepare consumables. But first, I tested like this without consumables and resting bonus. We'll find out now. I hope it's easy enough. Oh, you go first.
Whoa, that's where would you even stab something like that?
What manner of creature is this?
I'm not too proud to admit when I'm scared. Terrified, actually.
So alone. Never alone. Exokaizo reached. We are the gates of Akaizo. We guard the silence of Akaizo. You are a disturbance. No. No one remains. Aethys has disturbed the bones of Akaizo. The old pacts permit him to pass. But you will go no further. Akaizo is closed. The gates are barred. Our covenant with the Old Ones does not forbid questions. The living were meant to forget Ukaizo. Nothing can be gained of remembering it. A challenge would be a welcome distraction. The chosen people of the Deadfire. The outside.
That sure sounds.
The outsiders passed.
Not all of them.
The old outsiders augured the doom of the Old Ones. The rift on the outside machine. When the machines were nearly done, ones which drew the fight we were ordered to slam shut the quiet. When the last script not you were by, may your journey through the wheel be an informed one. You
71, 65, 119, 129. Shitty stuff. Very tough. Alright.
One. I'm right beside you.
Yeah. God, that really nuts. I forgot about them. That's a lot of fucking other animals.
Smart stoning.
Doing the job.
Don't.
There's a one.
Smart stoning. Nuh-uh, didn't work.
What the fuck, that fast? Charge.
you what I can do.
This thing isn't doing the job.
This is futile!
Lost the lad!
Yeah.
Let's
Guess that's shit.
That was about as useful. Lump on a pickle.
Ah, you're useless.
How do you like it? Once more into the breach.
I hear you. Nuh-uh. Didn't work.
You're in for a treat. I'm right beside you.
This thing doing the job.
Shorty.
That's not very helpful.
I hear you.
Hey, whoops, a bit off key.
Let me show you what I can do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Feel that.
Darkness.
Ah, you piece of shit. I needed rest for this fight. It's disgusting now. Guest!
Once more in.
Jody's done for.
This is...
Let me show you what I can do.
fucking die.
Lava beyond seek. Lava. Let's put an end to this.
Need some.
That's right.
Stuck over here.
This is futile!
Once more in.
Allt. Thing. Down again. Ah, yeah, there's a third phase. Was there?
Very well.
Let me show you what I can do. Let's put an end to this. Lava room beyond seek.
Missed.
Damn, I wish Shotty was alive. Holy shit, she died so fucking stupid.
Learned your lesson yet?
That's not very helpful.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Where's the other one? Oof. How about like this? Where are you? Can't see him. Wait in here. Stick there.
I shall.
Kill, kill, kill.
Right beside you.
assist.
Guess they don't like my figures.
Well, it can easily die now. I don't care. Although I can damage my own. I mean, I could kill him with Great Maelstrom, but whatever.
Once more into the breach.
Those animated weapons melt. They fucking melt. I guess that's the way to kill mega bosses. Like 2 Chanters, 1 DPS, Ranger, 2 tanks, tons of scrolls of Maelstrom, and all of your characters should be respect and invest into Arcana.
What now?
I guess that's the only way. Well, in all, it was an easy fight. Pathfinder final boss or who's mega boss? It was mega boss, definitely.
Him in the lantern.
Definitely was mega boss.
I suppose we're heading straight into that.
Disable the storm.
Gilded Vale might as well be a different war. Oh, these great people. No, well, it wouldn't anyway. I used.
If I didn't know you better, why doesn't it?
5, but
We've made it this far, yet we're still alive. Well, tell me. Oh, I thought that I could now. Whether we're meant to wither.
Now, Whale should kill Eothas. That's the ending I never saw. So at least I'll get something different from this playthrough. The item that allows him to summon Drake it should be this Dragon Pendant. Gives Breath of Flames, Call the Clutch when you summon a Drake. Burn armor rating / armor rating. It's quite good. Quite good. I think I've been using it for like, I don't know, 70 hours or so. You can find it very early on. I think islands around Port Moshi. Now what exact island? I don't know. But around Port Moshi for sure.
The machine controlling the storm winds down. The bells ring.
Watcher, your journey nears its conclusion.
The pallid night stands before you. Her
We'll
gaunt
come after
face.
this.
That will depend on the will of Kith. Soon you will confront Aethys for what will likely be the final.
The pallid.
If Aethys truly intends to go through with his mad plan to destroy the wheel, a generation's worth of souls will be trapped in the in-between. So many would suffer. How can Aethys be so cruel? He cannot just abandon them. Aethys must help the Kith find a quick solution.
Abaddon strides forward.
Aethys thrust this crisis on the Kith. They did not bring it upon themselves. Their only mistake was entrusting us to watch over them. Who will help them rebuild their world now?
Aethys will reveal every secret of the gods. Will Kith be able to change the established order if they have no wonder to inspire them? Aethys must help them resolve this quickly.
You have misgivings. Good. You should be wary of any help Aethys might offer you. With the wheel destroyed, Kith will tear themselves apart.
Kith are strongest when they follow our lead. And we are strongest when we lead in turn.
Kith will not solve Aethys' puzzle on their own. And without an established order to fight against, the bonds that bind them dissolve. And they...
Boudica's firm hand is but the motherly smothering of Helia by another name. Mortals should have no special advantages. Only once Kith have striven to improve themselves through trial will they truly know their measure. Kith must suffer to find their strength if they are to survive the world into which Aethys drags them. Our intervention in your struggle would be a cruelty and counter to our purpose.
He lets his words.
Indeed. Kith must discover for themselves what it is they are worth, and of what it is they are capable. What we do for them, they do not learn for themselves. I have faith in Kith's ability to meet Aethys' challenge. Do not mistake my words for indifference, Watcher. They are born from a fierce belief in your potential. Not a...
You see clearly, at last. Margaret is blinded by her affection for mortals. She does not see that entropy is the destiny of all things. If Aethys were wise, he would destroy everything. End life, end reincarnation, end death. Kith have had their chance. It is time to let silence reign.
As Rimmergon's words fade, The Pallid Knight returns.
Well, Watcher, you know where we stand. What do you believe?
I don't care.
Yours is not the only life at stake. Like it or not,
Because I
when you
really don't
stand
care.
before
I want to
Aethys,
see Well smashing
you will be
Iotes.
the voice
That's about
of
it.
all. Now that I laid upon you are no stranger to hard. Remember the strength.
She claps.
You keep falling asleep on me, I'm gonna have to start walking behind you with a pillow.
It seems we're all still here.
Gods and darnation. My...
They did this well. I really like it. Every encounter with Iotes is done well. Really well. We shouldn't face Ruatai now, here. Since I killed them in a ship battle, they shouldn't spawn. They spawn when you don't kill them. When you go alone, or when you avoid the fight. I won the fucking fight. They shouldn't be here. Holy shit, they're here. How?
Here's a sight I never
Yeah,
thought
fuck
of. What did
you.
it cost for you to
Deck. That's annoying. Bullshit. Jesus Christ, this fight, it's fucking unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
This thing isn't doing the job.
God damn it, stupid fight.
Don't think so. Pretend to
Can't make a dent.
Way down.
I'm feeling... This thing isn't doing the job. Hold them back!
Goddamn motherfuckers.
Are you ready for me?
How's this one go again?
Let me show you what I can do.
Can't move.
think not.
I'm shit.
Let's put an
Hey, watch it with that.
Smart.
That's not very helpful. How may I help?
Damn the lad's aim.
I don't have a lot of options. I'm right beside you.
Well, that was an ugly way.
Once more into the breach. That was awkward. Let me show you what I can do.
Moe, Ixie, oh no.
That must have hurt.
Bloody pool of Iora. Expire!
Once more into the bridge.
Off key.
Forget about it, kill them!
Smart, Stony. Happy to oblige.
Can't do.
Oh?
This is futile.
Lava will Let's put an end to this.
Yes.
Has a new crested hat. That's the reward. That you don't need. Nah, whatever. Let's finish.
You descend into the ancient winding
Yeah.
the only
Now let's see if we have option to summon Veil.
Strange to see Ukaizo in this way.
Total quest XP 60,000.
It may be hard
Like
to
you need
picture,
XP.
but this city was once full of life. The Hawana, yes, but also Kith from many other cultures. Great hanging trees shadowed these boulevards. Gardens sprawled across the open rooftops. Each spring, a festival procession would wind its way from the hillside into this valley. The celebrants would pass through a steep walk among the stalls of foreign merchants, flowers falling upon them from all sides. All people of all nations, together in a celebration of new life. Such was the power and beauty of lost Ukaizo.
Ah, Raidvan. I took Raidvan also.
Been a while, old friend.
I never saw this.
Widewind, I did not think to see you here. But few things go as expected when the Watcher is involved. We were a good team. Once. But this isn't what we fought for. Ain't you just burning the harvest because you planted the wrong seeds? An astute observation, old friend. Consider instead that I am giving the soil back to those who till it. Spring must always follow winter.
As long as there are people committed to finding the other side of change, the agony will not last. But thank you for challenging me as you did in fairer times. I haven't forgotten the lesson we strove to impart. You're welcome, I suppose.
If we don't fix this mess you're about to cause, the whole world is gonna look this bad. I mean, it's a mighty heavy load you're putting on our shoulders. I just hope we can carry it.
As long as there are people like you in this world, Adair. I truly do. This power has always been in the grasp of mortals. Now you will finally be aware of it. Now you will be able to decide what to do with it.
Gone, please, I'm begging you. What do I do following this? How am I to best serve those still living? To improve our future chances of survival?
The Deadfire and the Eastern Reach are full of animancers. Women and men with brilliant minds who can solve this great problem. They will also need people with brilliant souls, like you, Shodi. People who can tend to the spiritual needs of the world in a time of fear and desperation. Remember, the flame you bear is not only light, but warmth. Provide comfort to all who need it.
What right do you have to do this? Destroy the wheel and leave us with nothing? Without even knowing what will come next?
Aloth, we are all gods and mortals, responsible for our own actions. But inaction carries its own moral responsibility. It is a burden I have carried for far too long. One must always do as their conscience dictates, even if that means abdicating a position of power. But what of you, Watcher? Why have you followed me? Have you come to bear witness to the breaking of the wheel?
Give me a second. What happens if I choose I've come to fight you?
And how do you propose to do that?
Watcher, there is no fight to be had.
No, we fight. And I'm dead. Where's Whale? Where's Whale now? Motherfucker.
Your stand against Aethys. You surface, you sink.
Fuck off. All right.
make great each the all. Been a while. Wide we were in a spring, but you're welcome. If we this
gone,
they what? But it is pity from what more would you have me do? It is I must you are many will I have.
Aethys squares himself to the machine. As you
Reach out to Vale. Do it now before it's too late. I hope you like tentacles.
You never deserved Eora, our dear misguided brother.
After the battle, Aldi sends her fleet from Ukaizo. Her first and last act as Lady of the Ancient City is to reactivate the storms from Andra's Spire. Her work done, she departs in the floating hangman. She determines that none shall control the power of Ukaizo. Under her, the Principe shall remain a lawless, rootless pirate band, and Deadfire shall remain free for any with the will to make their way in it. As the rise in piracy makes operations in Deadfire ever more costly, the Consuelo Mea Compressa votes to scale back the Valian Trading Company's presence. Luminous Adra and Animancy Research remain valuable enterprises, but the company can no longer afford to seek dominance in the region. The Royal Deadfire Company makes a final attempt to seize Ukaizo using an innovation of its own. A ship that submerges itself beneath the waves and storms. It is not, however, immune to the magically charged barrels that Aldi's ships drop into the water. After an embarrassing defeat, the Royal Deadfire Company consolidates its forces in the archipelago and limits its ambitions to a handful of well-guarded plantations. The storms of Rauatai rage on, and its people muddle through with the same tenacity that has served them for millennia. Demoralized by the loss of Ukaizo, the Huana tribes fragment further. All of Queen Onikaza's work to unify her people falls apart, and foreign traders openly flout the decrees of the Kahanga crown. Port Mage remains stable despite the changes at work in Deadfire. Governor Clario and Storm Speaker Ikawa, as the balance of power changes in Deadfire, so too do pirates, smugglers, and other criminals flow into the city, openly flouting its laws.
Port Mage is fine, Nikitaka's fucked.
The pirates continue smuggling food into the gullet, and the Raparu embrace their benefactors.
The Gullet
aiding
Prophets.
in the loss of Skiorelifus' essence weakens the Water Shapers Guild.
Water Shapers are out.
Your brief encounter with Letharn proves deeply influential.
Alright.
Plagued with nightmares and haunted by the deaths, the faith of the Children of the Dawnstars fades. But their commitment to the people of Deadfire does not. The Adra at
serving the
Pokakohara
people.
is restored, but the rumored Valian Trading Company post never comes to Tikawara.
Alright, I
The
fucked
dragon, Neraskirlas, no longer passes between Eora and the White Void, and the dead flow slowly breaks apart, exposing the temple long frozen within.
Ah, so the dragon is important for that part now. When they added the DLC, Beast of Winter, the dragon was supposed to guard this shit.
Under Halfjorn's guidance, the Harbingers of Dusk resettle within Remergon's temple, vowing to forever protect it from the defiling touch of outsiders.
Afjorn is dead, I killed them.
Over time,
This is a bug.
the group investing the Beast of Winter, you earned the Death God's mercy rather than his enmity. The deity remains characteristically unforthcoming about his decision, and you're left to wonder whether in doing battle with him in the White Void, you somehow furthered his apocalyptic ambitions. Word spreads of the primal island of Kazuwari, once home to an arena that hosted bloody...
Fuck Kazuwari. Tain. Fucker too. Well, Titan vanishes, his body's gone.
Though your adventures alter the destiny of Aora and the balance of power in Deadfire, they also leave Adair returns to Hisango, where Shodi is not a priestess, who under seemingly lit with Aloth renews his commitment to destroy.
Happy end for Aloth.
And the former pirate ostensibly set sail for the trade.
Happy end for all.
After reporting back to her superiors for the Watcher's actions,
not for her though.
Pleased with the Navy's conduct throughout the dead,
I don't care about Maya.
Who distances himself. He bids
and about
great
the Keku.
Changes are at work in Deadfire and the world beyond. But the storms of Andra's mortar rage on, as the Watcher of Cadnua and the former Herald of Bareth. You return to your ship and begin the long journey.
Not much has changed for those 3 DLCs. Only that tentacle ending. You get to kill Eotes. But that's about it. Well, the game is in much better state this time. And everyone should play this. Especially now, with all the 3 DLCs. This is gonna be it. Once they balance those mega bosses, I'll play them. I ain't that crazy to play them now, because they're completely unbalanced. And I don't want to waste my time. We're gonna start with something new very soon, just to find what I wanna play. Guys, this is it for now. I'll be catching you a bit later. Don't know what I'll play, I guess I'll find out now. But this with Deadfire is done. I wanna thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next game when I decide what I wanna play. See you a bit later, guys.